Heights Funeral Home in Henderson will be closing its doors at midnight. The state suspended the mortuary from operating for 6 months after several violations were discovered. Joe Moeller is live at Boulder Highway and Sunset with what the funeral director says about the shutdown. Joe?
Denise, the funeral director says that the remaining bodies had been removed from the Heights Funeral Home here in Henderson. She says the suspension should send a message when it comes to the treatment of the deceased.
Once they got our money, it was like almost nearly impossible to get a hold of anyone.
Ashley Brazil's father was recently cremated at Heights.
When I received him, I expected to have this sense of peace, and I didn't. It was just like, is it even him?
She says this suspension does not come as a surprise.
There won't be any decedents at the location. They're certainly not selling any more services.
Jennifer Kant is the state funeral board director. She flew in from Reno to oversee this process. In August, the board suspended the company's license after a list of alleged violations were reported and pictured, including stacking of bodies, something that is against the law. She says Bunkers Mortuary in Las Vegas stepped up to take the remaining roughly 40 bodies.
And that's a big deal because these are cases that other funeral homes don't necessarily want to take. They've been around a while. Most of them are social service cases.
Kant hopes this suspension sends a message about the treatment of those who have passed.
It is very important to the families. And so I hope that they do get that message, that it matters.
Brazil hopes the state keeps an eye on Heights.
They were able to be monitored more closely. I think that would be very, very important.
A representative from Bunkers Mortuary told me they believe it is their moral and ethical responsibility to assist the families who are still grieving. Reporting live in Henderson, Joe Moeller, Live Local Now.